from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to get underway. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
12. Grisham.
And we're underway from Wrigley Field.
Ball.
Here's a 2-0. Late on that fastball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And that skips in the dirt. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 2.
High time.
Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And that's in for a strike. Just off the outside edge. Just underway here from Wrigley. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. One out man at first. Bellinger up to hit.
Ball 1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Can't field it cleanly. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Here's Stanton now. In the dirt. Man at second. Anthony under it. And that is that. Back here at the friendly confine. This one for the Yankees, Cam Schlittler. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens late in an at-bat.
And a big swing and a miss. Now that's smacked to right center. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. But he throws on the brakes. Gets back to second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Tried to get inside. But he was ready for it, just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Trevor Story swings through it for strike 1. Swings through it for the K. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now batting Jarren Duran. That one to first. Rice steps on the bag. That's it out. Here comes Wilson Contreras. That one's in there. 0-1. 2 outs with a runner at third. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Second inning set to go. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Foul ball there.
No.
Crochet, multi-time All-Star, 26 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Rafaela should have this one. 1 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
The second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that one. No score here in the second. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Batting seven, the third
Here's
baseman,
Ryan McMahon now.
McMahon.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Rips that one center field. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Jose Caballero in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Check swing. He held up. 2-1. Abreu gets under it. And that is that. Bottom of the second. Still stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Here comes the 0-1. Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball on play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Carlos Narvaez now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Grisham in position. And there's one down. One out, man at first. Stepping in, Caleb Durbin. 0-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. That's out number 2. Now the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
Marcelo Meyer.
In the dirt. And he got him. Wow. What an end to the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. New arm out of the bullpen, Greg Weisser.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here. Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Strike 2. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Now here's Trent Grisham. Walked to open the ball game.
Trent Grisham.
And a big swing and a miss.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Swing and a miss as he was late. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. Rafaela under it. Out number 2. Aaron Judge at the plate. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
Ball, no.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Not even close there. Ball 2. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Outside low. And the count's full. Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. And that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third. Still stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine.
Can't glove it cleanly.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Cedar Rafaela, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Up and in, and the count's even at 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder,
Roman Anthony digs in now. Double the lead off the bottom of the first. That one at triple digits.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Up the middle. Oh, a great flip. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Anthony off of first with 2 away. This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 2-0. Next to hit, Jarren Duran. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. Out to short, Caballero. To first, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. Ball 1, no strikes. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Rafaela has a beat on it. And a quick out, number 1. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Fly to left his first time. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swings and misses. 0-2. On the ground to the left. It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Digging in, Ben Rice. Fly to center his first time. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. In plenty of time to first, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 4th, so here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
No.
Check swing, and he went. Late with the swing there. That one way inside. Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer of 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone. And here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. He's 0 for 1.
Narvaez.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. Wow. And it's 1-1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Man on second, 2 down. To the right side, Chisholm. Play made, that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
1 up, 1 down.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty. But you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Did not go. Red Sox by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Gets it to first, 2 gone. So digging in, Austin Wells. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, no.
Runner at second, 2 down. And that is that. Back here at the friendly confines. So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. In the air, right field. One down. Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Cedar Rafaela.
Rafaela measures 5 feet 10 inches, 25 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now the left fielder, Roman Anthony, 1 for 2. Hit weakly on the ground. Chisholm slings to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. On the north side of Chicago. John Shelby and Chris. Pitching change here. Zach Kelly.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Ball 1.
He was late there. Strike 1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Abreu moving under this one.
I'm a new viewer.
Here is Aaron Judge.
How are you?
He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Ground ball up the middle. Durbin.
I'm having a great day.
First, 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Here comes Belly to take his cuts.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Durbin throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Here at Wrigley Field, and stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
That's ripped into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Has grounded out a couple of times. And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit into center field. Story on his way home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Oops, throw goes to third. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Check swing went around. Going to count 1-2. Next offering is outside. In the dirt. Over to first.
Got him.
One
That's
away. Bottom of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
The right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Man at second. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 4-zip.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Narvaez now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That one is absolutely belted. Throw cut off, now to the plate. The tag, safe. And it's 5-0.
Well done, drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
The third baseman, Marcelo.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Oh, great stop. The throw to the plate, not in time, he scores. It's 6-0. Runner at first with 2 away. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Backed off the plate that time.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Into the shrubbery and out of here. He crushes that one to center field. And they boost their lead. It's 8-0. Back to the top of the order. Ryan Yarbrough gets the call from the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground to short, Caballero. To first, but it pulls it off the bag. Here's Story now. He's already homered here in this one. The ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now here is Jarren Duran. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A 3-run dinger. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 11-0.